You guys ready to have some fun? I'm ready.
I would like to publicly apologize for Byron Saxton attempting to dance right now. Thank God this isn't on camera.
I bet you can't handle it.
Corey, you and I have been talking about this all day.
Introducing first, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing 170 pounds, he is the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the outlandish Rich Swann.
Hey, Swann personifies the Cruiserweight division. Coming up next, he takes on TJ Perkins, and we'll take a look back at how he won the title. It's up next live on Raw. Monday Night Raw tonight is powered by Tap Out, men's and women's athletic apparel, available now at JCPenney. Last Tuesday night on the WWE Network, we saw the series premiere of the most exciting hour in sports entertainment, 205 Live, where Rich Swann met Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship. And this is what happened to Rich Swann. Had to say.
His opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 175 pounds, TJ Perkins.
Perkins gets set to take on the new Cruiserweight Champion, Rich Swann, tonight. But guys, Brian Kendrick did not take long to exercise his rematch clause. It's going to happen tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, exclusively on the WWE Network. Swann versus Kendrick on 205 Live.
It's a smart decision by Kendrick. Exercise the rematch clause right now. Swann might not be 100%, especially after a match against TJ Perkins, a former Cruiserweight champion himself.
Hashtag 205 Live is what we're talking about tonight. A new show, of course, for the Cruiserweights, but they're still exclusive to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, absolutely. SmackDown Live got no claim on that. And when you look at a guy like TJ Perkins, obviously former Cruiserweight champion, actually was very complimentary towards Rich Swann on social media, saying he's one of the best guys I've ever met.
Well, Perkins did knock off Rich Swann in the quarterfinals of the Cruiserweight Classic this past summer. Went on to win the Classic to become the first ever Cruiserweight champion.
And TJ Perkins is nothing if not complimentary on social media. The guy retweets compliments like nobody I've ever seen before.
No, there are others that do that. As you see, Perkins really going to work now on the left armbar of Swann. Nice tip up by Rich Swann, the outlandish Swann. And again, Corey, you get the chance to sit at ringside and call 205 Live. Rich Swann really personifies what this Cruiserweight division is all about.
You're absolutely right. But so, the same can be said for TJ Perkins. Two dynamic athletes, fast-paced, high-flying, technically sound.
And, you know, we talked about Kendrick and Swann and how they feel about one another. You have to wonder if TJ Perkins gave some tips last week to Rich Swann about Brian Kendrick. We all know the long relationship between TJ and Kendrick.
Oh, look, we know Brian has made a lot of enemies in that Cruiserweight locker room, and justifiably so. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all if TJ kind of gave him a few pointers here and there.
And again, Perkins looks for a win tonight, would put him right back in the title hunt. Leapfrog, and Swann just tremendous. And there is a nice drop kick.
Nice.
By
Well,
Swann.
that was perfect. Right on the money.
I'll take your dab and raise you, says Rich Swann.
Oh, and look at that deep arm drag.
Can't really keep up with all this. Rich Swann, even. Oh, wow.
The calf of Swann right in the midsection of Perkins, and a double stomp to the back by the Cruiserweight champion.
McCoy, the one thing that struck me before his match with Brian Kendrick, hold on here.
Cover by Swann and a kick out.
Just how confident Rich Swann was that he was going to defeat Brian Kendrick, that he was going to become Cruiserweight champion.
Well,
obviously,
before the Cruiserweight opportunity, Rich Swann held 2 victories over Brian Kendrick. Why wouldn't he have been confident?
And not just that, despite everything that Rich Swann has been through. There's the cover on Kendrick off the suplex. He has this just sunny disposition. He has this great outlook on life, tries to stay positive about everything. One of the reasons he's the champion, I believe, today.
Yeah, that's the thing. He told me it takes too much energy to frown, so why not be happy all the time?
Swann doesn't have to spend much time around you, Saxton.
Imagine that. Oh, and that's Perkins again. And now Swann. And Perkins and Swann bringing it. Well, these cruiserweights just don't fly around.
What the competition's all about.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep by Swann. Neutralized TJP.
And look at, oh! That rolling thunder into the splash by Swann. Is it enough? And a kick out by Perkins.
Swann keeping his eyes on Perkins as he tries to maneuver for positioning. I think about Perkins too. I mean, the last month or so, just having to hit the reset button on his career, trying to figure out a way to get himself back in the championship picture.
And Corey, you know TJ, he'll be able to do that, right?
Absolutely. I think TJ Perkins has a long, bright future here in WWE. He just hit a major speed bump in the form of the Brian Kendrick.
From the waist lock into the abdominal stretch, and now the right arm right into the guts of TJ Perkins. And Swann now punishing the former Cruiserweight champion.
Great strategy by Rich Swann, inflicting maximum punishment with minimal motion.
I've also seen the versatility, the ability of Swann to slow down the pace and really just grind and wear out his opponent.
Swann's a tough dude. I mean, we've seen the right hands that Rich Swann can throw. He's not just flashy maneuvers. He can throw hands with the best of them. Ooh. Modified standing surfboard maneuver here by Swann. A lot of torque put on the shoulders and pectorals of TJP.
Yeah, just hasn't able to get rolling as Perkins, but that may help. Right to the chin, stunning Swann. And now TJ Perkins trying to climb back into this.
TJ throwing some right hands.
Oh, that atomic drop, and TJ fouls it up with a couple of right hands.
I like this side of TJ Perkins. I'm all for great technique, but there's just something fascinating about watching a guy just throw hands.
Perkins goes down to the knee, and Swann, the champ's in trouble.
Perkins realizing one win here puts you right back in the mix.
Here comes Perkins, backing up into the corner.
Uh-oh. Swann hung in the tree of woe.
Nothing Swann can do.
TJ Perkins connects, and Perkins for the win. Can he knock off the champ? Swann stays in it.
See the hang time on the drop kick from TJ Perkins. I think he was in air for 10 seconds.
Great hang time, perfect positioning, and precision striking.
The Cruiserweight champion could be in a world of trouble right now. TJ Perkins looking for the knee bar.
Now Swann trying to fight it.
Yeah, Swann. That's one way to counter it. Shoulders down and a kick out. The knee bars when TJ Perkins, many a matchup missed with that wild kick. Drop toe hold sends Swann into the second rope, and TJP with a drop kick.
Right now it seems like TJP is one step quicker than Rich Swann.
And he may well be. Top rope. Swann caught him. Good night, Perkins.
I spoke too soon.
I don't care how quick you are. That kick will take your head
Here's
off.
your winner, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Rich Swann.
Let the dancing begin. And let's get ready, Corey, for tomorrow night. I'm envious. You're going to be able to sit at ringside on 205 Live, 10 Eastern, on the WWE Network to call Swann versus Kendrick.
It's going to be awesome. Could be a rematch. Could steal the show. I cannot wait. It's going to be a big night for 205 Live.
Your prediction.
Swann retains.
I'm going with Kendrick. I think the veteran's going to get it done.
Here's what I'm going with. Hug